It's time for the Donkey Kong Country Returns review for the Wii. This is my 100th review, and to celebrate, I created a new intro for my reviews. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, I would just like to say thank you to all of my subscribers and viewers out there. Thank you so much for all of your support. Reviewing video games would just not be as fun or rewarding without you. You guys are awesome. So let's get to the game. Now, I don't know about you, but when I saw the E3 trailer for this game, I was like, I had so much fun with the original Donkey Kong Country and its sequel back on the SNES, so when I saw this game, I knew I had to get it. Now the question is, was it worth it? Well, let's find out. The story is about how evil tikis have stolen all of the bananas on the island where Donkey Kong lives by hypnotizing all of the animals through melodies. All are affected by the songs, except for Donkey and Diddy Kong. So because bananas are apparently the only food source both Kongs eat, they set out to confront the tikis and take the bananas back. This game plays very similar to SNES Donkey Kong titles, which is a very good thing since those games were awesome. You will jump on, roll into, and slam the ground to take out enemies and find hidden treasures. Speaking of which, there are a lot of hidden collectibles throughout the game. Each level has the familiar golden KONG letters scattered throughout, and they also have various puzzle pieces, which can be very tricky to find. There are also coins in each level, which are surprisingly plentiful. You can take these coins to Cranky Kong, who I think should eat more bananas, because potassium can help with crankiness. Oh, maybe that's why he's so cranky. There aren't any bananas. Anyway, you can exchange the coins for items, such as balloons, which are extra lives, a parrot, which helps you locate puzzle pieces, an additional heart, which will be explained in just a second, a map key, which will allow you to unlock an alternative path on the map, and banana juice, which will make you temporarily invincible. Now, that doesn't mean you can just walk over enemies. You still become temporarily stunned if you touch... there we go again. Touch an enemy. The only difference is that you don't lose a heart. That's a new feature that the SNES Donkey Kong games didn't have, hearts for hit points. I didn't like this feature at first because I wanted the game to stay true to its roots as much as possible. However, I'm so glad the developers added an additional hit because the game is hard and would be excruciatingly hard if you died after only one hit. I was very surprised by the difficulty of this game. Now, challenge is a good thing, but some of these levels really try my patience. The levels are just full of creativity, much more than I expected. Layers of the level will move or disappear to reveal hidden areas. There are multiple paths for each level. Elements of the level which you would think are harmless are actually trying to kill you. This game really surprised me on how much there is in each level. Just like in previous platforming Donkey Kong games, you can play local co-op with a friend. This time, whoever plays as Diddy can get on Donkey Kong's back, and the first player can move through the level without having to worry about the second player. In this game, Diddy has a jetpack which allows him or both characters to hover in the air for just a second, long enough to get to hard-to-reach places or escape certain doom. Diddy also has a peanut pop gun, which can only be used by the second player. I wasn't sure if I liked Diddy having these objects, because I guess I was just thinking the game would be more like the SNES Donkey Kong games. But after playing it for a bit, I welcome them. They're a nice addition. Another nice addition is that you can continuously roll with Donkey Kong as long as you had Diddy with you. What I didn't like was that if you only play single-player mode, you have to be Donkey Kong at all times. You can't switch characters like you could back on the SNES. In single-player mode, Diddy Kong will always be on Donkey Kong's back, instead of following him. It's not a huge disappointment, but a disappointment nonetheless. When you reach the end of a level, you will have to punch the prize barrel to complete the stage. The prize barrel will give you a prize based on when you punch the barrel. I thought this was pretty cool. At the end of the level, the game will tally up how many Kong letters you got, as well as how many puzzle pieces you found. The Kong letters and puzzle pieces both unlock bonus content, so there is a lot of replayability if you didn't get every letter or puzzle piece on your first try, which I'm 99% sure you will not. The graphics are very beautiful, very vibrant, detailed, and smooth. The controls are great for the most part. You can either use the Wiimote nunchuck combo or just the Wiimote alone. I stuck with the latter, and it worked just fine for me. You'll shake the Wiimote up and down to have Donkey Kong repeatedly slam the ground, and you'll perform the same action to roll. Just hold down either left or right, and off you go. The music is terrific. It really brought back memories of playing on the SNES. One thing I didn't like was that the rhino from past Donkey Kong games is the only special playable animal. What happened to the ostrich, the frog, the swordfish? That was disappointing. I did like the boss fights, however. Some of them were a bit on the easy side, while others gave you a challenge. Plus, it was very satisfying to give them that final PUNCH in the end. Donkey Kong Country Returns is a great game. Beautiful graphics, sharp controls, co-op mode is fun, lots of extras and replayability, great level design, and good boss fights. I thought the difficulty of some of the levels was a little too high, didn't like that you couldn't switch out with Diddy Kong and always had to be Donkey Kong, and didn't like that only the Rhino is the only special character. Overall though, it is a really fun game that you should definitely check out. I'm not sure if this is the best 2D platforming game I've ever played, but it is definitely one of the best. This game gets a 4.25 out of 5 with the title of Awesome.